Dear friend, you're welcome to this presentation for the co-own to resell 3.0 offer by Landvest. This investment program is managed by a team of professionals in Landvest Intercontinental Estates and Properties, which is a leading real estate stakeholder in Lagos and beyond. We have portfolio coverage in Lagos and Ibadan and still expanding. So let's get into it without much ado. Who am I to be talking to you about this offer? My name is Osina Godsent, and I'm a seasoned wealth creation and retention expert. I'm poised to raise financially savvy investors through real estate using our different series. We have different talk shows, where we educate and enlighten people. We're on a mission to empower and make sure that up to 7,000 persons get wealthy through real estate. I'm a distinction graduate of a prestigious Institute of Management and Technology in Enugu, but all that doesn't matter right now. The most important thing is that one of our core values is that safety of capital trumps every return on investment. So, whatever real estate opportunity we bring to you, we ensure that it is vetted, it is verified, and what every effort and every dime you put into it. So, once again, I say welcome here. Let's proceed. Before we dive in quickly, I want to share with you what I call the pyramid of wealth and financial freedom. It has 5 levels, starting with the lowest level, which is financial crisis. These are people that are not making any money at all, they are in panic mode. And then we have financial instability, which comprises of people that are getting paid, but their take home cannot take them home. So, and then we also have the financially stable individuals who, in my opinion, the most deceived set of people, because they are living the good life, so to say, but every resource that funds that good life comes from their active income. If anything should happen to that active income, then they will go back to ground zero, enter what I call the panic mode. So we also have the financial independence stage. This is where the returns from your investment is able to take care of your personal and family needs. And then the last but not the least, obviously the highest, is financial freedom. This set of people, when you get to this point, the returns from your investment is able to cater not only just for your personal and family needs, but big enough to extend kindness and goodness to the general public. That's where you hear people establishing foundations, establishing trusts, establishing all kinds of avenues to be able to give back to the public. I hope you find that helpful. So, our major assignment is simple: taking people from the financial stability stage to the financial independence, and by God's grace, the financial freedom stage. So, ensuring that people that are in the financial stability stage start converting their active income into assets that pay repeatedly. Active income is a once upon a time payment. It comes once per time. If you put in time, you get paid. If you don't put in time, you don't get paid. Do you understand? But when you now proceed to accumulating assets, assets do not take layoffs. Assets do not take breaks. They will keep generating income non-stop. I hope you find that helpful. Let's proceed. So this is about us at Landvest Intercontinental Estates and Properties. We are leading real estate stakeholders in Lagos and beyond. And what you expect with a leader in the industry is professionalism, innovation, and the best practices obtainable anywhere. So let's make progress. Our vision is to be Africa's most trusted and innovative real estate brand, creating sustainable investment opportunities and redefining modern living. We have a mission to deliver smart and affordable, high quality real estate solutions through integrity, innovations, customer centric services, and all of that. Our core values is integrity and transparency in all we do, professionalism. You hear me say that a lot. And then excellence. You have clients first approach. So you are the our first concern. We want to satisfy and make sure well taken care of. let's make progress. So these are what we do with the funds we get from our investors, our financiers like you. Okay, when you join us, your money is being put into direct real estate properties, housing development units, okay, to curb the housing deficits in Nigeria. We are just contributing our quota through this program, and we hope you join us on this course. So these are projects. Ambience 2 is almost 90% completed, as you can see from the pictures. There are better pictures, I believe, in this slide. All right. Ambience 1 is completed, fully completed, and people are living inside of it. Then you have the Ambience 3, which is about 70 to 80% completed. We will also see more pictures of that later. And then we also have landed properties, estates that are being constructed right now. Palazzo Royal, we have Mikasa Lagos in Elorongbe, we have Apere Ultra Modern Hall, that is in Ibadan. We have the Ambience Heights, which is a high-rise building sitting in Lekki Phase 1, as you can see in that picture. All right. And beside the Ambience Heights, we also putting together Ambience Apartment in Lekki Phase 1. Ambience Heights, people are currently living in it. Ambience Apartment is currently at the foundation stage, and work is ongoing even as I speak with you right now. And then these are the offers we also have. You can see co-owned to resell is there. We have the ultra modern shopping mall. We have Afiel Bar. Afiel Bar is also a landed property in Ibadan. And then, okay, look at the pictures. The first picture there are three pictures on this slide. All right, the first picture is Ambience 3, as you can see. The second is Ambience Heights that I told you about. You can see the high-rise building, and then the Ambience Apartment is at the foundation level. You can see these are live pictures from side. And the third picture is the gatehouse of Mikasa Lagos in Elorongbe in Ibejulek. And this is Ambience 2. Ambience 2, we are almost 90% completed in Ambience 2. You can see the two pictures showing that we're almost completed. We have two-bedroom terrace duplexes plus BQ and three-bedroom terrace duplexes for and BQ currently selling. I think we'll also see more details of that currently. So these are projects you're putting your money. Okay, this is it. This is it. Three-bedroom terrace, luxury terrace duplex plus BQ. This is it. Is selling currently in Ambience 2, and two-bedroom luxury terrace duplex plus BQ selling for 120 million upwards. All right. Likewise, the three-bedroom from 135 million currently. And then you have Mikasa Lagos selling in 300 square meters, 500 square meters, and 1,000 square meters. That's commercial size. And then we also have the Ambience Heights. I showed you the picture of this property. It's currently two-bedroom apartment. Is currently selling for 200 million in Lekki Phase 1. So this is the dividends that you get. Like I said, these projects are what your investment goes into, and you get returns from these. Returns are generated from appreciation and resale of these properties. These properties are currently undergoing construction, and then they are being sold as at the time by more than 100,000 team of salesmen and women in the field marketing these properties actively. So you funding it, being a financier helps you to get a guaranteed return on your investment because they will sell, and they are selling as we speak. You're just leveraging on all that hard work being done by the development company and the sales team, to grow your own financial position. That is exactly what the co-own offer presents to you. So for 6 months, if you put in your money and join co-investors club, you get 16% returns on your investment. And then this is the breakdown over the amount. The minimum for a per slot is 1 million naira. You can choose to go to for two slots, that's 2 million. three slots, and all of that. That's the breakdown right there. And then what you get at the end of your 6 months tenure is 1,160,000. That's 16% of your capital, initial capital. If you did 10 million, you get 11,600,000, 11.6 million. So it is that transparent and that simple. Let's make progress. And that is the breakdown of the percentages per timeline. So if you're holding your investment for 6 months tenure, 16%, 12 months, you get 37%, for 18 months, you get 47%, and 24 months, that's 2 years, you get 74%. It's as simple as that. And this is the breakdown showing the whole details. So the in real sense of it, if you give us your 10 million naira, for instance, let's use that as case study. After 6 months, you get 11.6 million, like I said before. So if you're investing 10 million with us, you get 13.7 million at the end of your 1 year tenure. That's 3.7 million extra added to your initial capital that you invested with us. That is sweet and that is a good return, in my opinion. 37% in 1 year is a very healthy return on investment. And you could sort out one or two financial needs, and then give you some more advantage financially to hedge your funds against inflation and devaluation, to cover for hike in prices of goods and services, as you can agree with me on that. So this is the only account number that is accredited for this investment purpose. Let me move this. You can see Landvest Intercontinental and Estate and Property Limited, with this account number, Providus Bank. That is the only account number. You're not meant to make payment into any other account number whatsoever. Let there be nothing like, hey, I didn't know, and it is not permitted that you make payments into personal accounts. This is the official account for this purpose. So what next after you make payments? Here are the next steps. You make your deposit, the number of slots that you want. It is you that is making the investment. You make your deposit into that account number and then send your proof of payment to any of the admins, to the number that shared this video with you specifically, and then we'll send you a form to fill your personal details and your bank details as well for seamless payout. Not that your maturity date came and we are scrambling or looking around for the account number. No, you submit that as you're making your investment, and that's the same account number you use to make your transfers. Preferably, after you've completed that form, proceed with your paperwork. So you're getting three legal documents to back up this investment: deed of agreement, which covers the entirety of the agreement, everything about this investment, and gives you security. Then your receipt of payment showing that we've received, we acknowledge that we received your money. And then post-dated check if you want to use the option of check to cash your returns at maturity date. All right. You can also choose bank transfers. So any of the options. So documentation is usually ready within 24 to 48 hours, and you'll be notified when it is ready. So you can either walk in, to the office to pick it up. I've told you we're at Aja to pick it up yourself, or we opt for our delivery, we deliver it, ensure that you get it at your doorstep. And afterward, having completed all these steps, now the only thing I will say to you is congratulations as we await your maturity date. So quickly, let's roll over some questions we've been getting, frequently over investors, especially before they key into this program. So, what is Landverse Co-own? It is a flexible land ownership, initiative that creates the opportunity for everyone to enjoy the benefits of land ownership without the capital or funds to buy a whole building, This initiative allows our customers who desire to earn rental and sale income on their real estate purchase over a land acquisition period, of 6 to 24 months. With as low as 1 million naira, you can get started with a unit in Landvest Co-own. What company manages this? Landvest Co-own is managed by Landvest Intercontinental Estates and Properties, a registered and a leading real estate stakeholder in the industry. Right? So let's proceed. How competent are the team? We have a team of professionals, and then you get the best practices in the industry real estate space. Right? So how does it work? So we source for lands and properties that are titled and vetted, mostly gotten from government directly. So security of these properties is top notch, right? The security is top notch. And then when our investors come in, to match them together to develop these estates without necessarily waiting for buyers. So this is for early birds, people that walk in early before the appreciation kicks in, and we begin to engineer things in the property that keeps getting it up in value and keeps it appreciating. Okay, so that we can resell at a good profit margin, high enough to also fund your return on investment, and as a thank you to to you for partnering with us on this journey, right? Why is Landvest this thing? Why Landvest allows you to own a fraction of land in highbrow areas in Bejuleki, Lekki, Phase 1, LBS Axis, that's the Lagos Business School, Aja, Shangotedo. These are highbrow growing corridors, right, in real estate. Like I said, leading stakeholders in the industry so we understand the game. How do I invest? You kindly fill out the form, either the physical application form if you are in the office, or we'll meet physically, or the form online. You get started, right? Can I invest offline? Yes, you can. Office is at Aja. I keep mentioning that. What is the least time I can hold the slot? The minimum time is 6 months, you can do 12 months, you can do 18 months, you can do 24 months. The longer you hold your units, the higher the returns on investment you make, from 16% high as 74% respectively. What is the minimum and maximum slot? Minimum is 1 million. There is really no maximum. You can do 1 billion, right? What documents do I need to get started? Your completed application form, your valid ID card, for proper KYC, and then your passport photograph, evidence of funds deposit, that's your proof of payments. How do I know my investment maturity date? I'll communicate that to you even before your maturity gets there. Will notify you of that. Can I get my interest upfront? Yes, you can, but there are terms and conditions of some deductions, for that to happen, depending on your chosen tenure. So that's 6 months, 18 months, whatever timeline you are investing. How secure are my investment funds and data? Your investment is secured with us, and your data is secured. So you do not share your information with any third party whatsoever. I hope that answers that question. You may ask, how do I get paid when I liquidate my slot? Your capital and your interest that you've accrued will be credited to the bank account you provided with us in your registration form. It takes about 24 to 48 hours after maturity, and that is just for allowance. From past experiences, you get it the same day it is maturing, or you can request for check upfront. Can I liquidate my slot before opt out date? Yes, you can. It will make you forfeit your interest, but that must happen only after 3 months. I hope that answers that question. Can I reinvest my capital and interest at maturity? Yes, you can. Just let us know that you want to roll over either your capital or your interest. You can roll over just your capital and take out your interest. Or you can roll over both of them. Just let us know. What documents will I get after investing my funds? You get deed of agreement and then payment receipt and post-dated check. That is the three documents that gives you security over this investment. These are legal documents that are legally binding between us and you, as investment partners to drive this investment opportunity. So, like I said before, this is the only account details for this. This is the accredited account details for this. Please screenshot it, screen grab it for your own purpose, for your own records. Whoa, we've come to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much. Please reach out to us with your further inquiries or questions, and then how to proceed to take advantage of this opportunity. I hope this video and this opportunity worth your time and worth your while. Let us know exactly what you love about this investment opportunity, and we'll take it up from there to help you take advantage of it. Cheers, and God bless you. I look forward to welcoming you to our investors club. Cheers, and bye for now.